Hello, YouTube. So, let's have a quick look at the expo. Well, today's manufacturers. A lot of stuff we already know, so we really don't have to look at it. However, there is something I'm looking forward to, which is the Tumbril Ranger, for example. The flavor text, Tumbril Land Systems, Focus Combat. With a powerful frame, proprietary X-Tech adaptive threat tires, and reactive response, precision steering and braking, Tumbril Ranger lets you embrace the renegade spirit of the open road while staying thoroughly grounded. But adventure doesn't always go to plan, so Ranger TR comes equipped with dual weapon mounts to make sure you're more than covered. Ah well. And a lag spike. Well, we'll see how that goes, but what I like about this thing is it's so small. I think it will fit in nearly anything. I think it might even fit into my Redeemer, which is a fact that I like, taking it along. Therefore, have a look at those ammo boxes. And again, a lag spike. Yep, that's the expo for you. I can't go with the camera into the thingy here. Okay. Yeah, but well, if you take away those guns, definitely it will fit into the Redeemer. And maybe even with them. Probably even with them. This thing is supposed to be small. And that's what I like about it. It's basically your pocket cycle, you know? Take it with you and use it when you need it. Now, what other things do we have on the expo other than lag spikes? Yeah, those we know. Tons of cyclones. Anti-air variant of the what's his face? Yeah, the storm. AA. Oh well. I rented. Oh, thanks a lot. So I'm also curious to actually hear now whether my new sound setting works better today. Aside from the fact that I synchronized the sounds better now. I'm still waiting for rendering of YouTube, so to see whether the sound settings that I've done yesterday are actually precise to the frame. If I have to adjust one frame one way or another again. However, it should already be good. Now, the interesting part is whether you can hear me over the noise properly. That is in the convention center here. Because yesterday's video, or the day before yesterday, was a tad, well, unaudible. Before in front of all this other noise. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to say anything about the ships above us. Everyone knows them. Let's have a look what we might find in those halls over there. Oh, nothing here. Someone might say coming in, well, rather heavy armor into this convention center might not be the best idea for all the walking, but hey, you're IMG, right? Basically sleep in heavy armor. So, Well, I haven't seen those from the inside yet. Well, yeah, I have, but not extensively. And I welcome them standing here. That one's beautiful. I've definitely not been in one of those yet. And something's back there as well. Ah, another Mercury. Oh, well. Passenger or the cargo variant? Yeah, that looks like the cargo variant. What a shame. I had hoped to see the passenger variant. Because I had heard there would be the passengers would be in a second level, and I was curious. Oh wow, it's a shame. Why does YouTube tell me that the audio has an unexpected number of channels? I'm giving it up there in stereo.
As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy.
I'm uploading only a stereo channel, YouTube. Hello? Deal with it. Give me a second, folks.
Some of the most valuable members of the UEE
Yeah, well, I
Navy
can't
together
change it
share
at the moment,
the
but
logistics, support, and supply ships
doesn't
are
matter.
the backbone
I'm
of our
definitely
forces.
only uploading
They keep
stereo
our
channel.
frontline forces equipped to handle any threat that
I
comes their way.
hope it can deal with it.
The Navy
The other
is
channels
proud
should be
of
silent.
its ships as a valuable ally in maintaining
So,
combat readiness.
yeah, C1. Cargo. Oh, paint job is definitely beautiful.
For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, stop by our friends and family to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to in naval service.
It's actually a beautiful shipping.
Though not nearly as numerous as our UEE Army brethren, the Navy maintains an active
Might be flying around
naval
one,
base
but
ground hands as well,
oh,
whether for logistics,
test.
transport, or even exploration
Go.
operations.
Yeah, it's got more bombs, but less guns, huh? The other one, I mean, here. Oh.
The UEE Navy's small but beautiful operators.
The MISC stuff is on the other side. Curious to see what they're gonna do of the Starfarers. What'll come out of that? whether we then are able to refine actually ores, like well, not any continue ores. Oh well, maybe others as well. I mean, it is a refinery ship, right? Big one, actually. I mean, you have to keep in mind, StarCitizen always has the small, the medium, and the big one, and Starfarer is the big refinery. Interesting if we could also refine ores then. However, the important part is that we will be able to get ourselves quantum fuel. Yeah, because that's what it was supposed to be able to give you. Well, we know those, and we know those. Now, here's an older beauty. The Freelancer Miss. For a very long time, my favorite ship. However, its drawback. It has really not been updated in a long time. And for a long time, well, until like until 3.0, so before 3.0, it was on par with the Cutlass. Maneuverability and everything, those Cutlass and the Freelancer Miss were basically sister ships, you know, Cutlass Black and Freelancer Miss. And if you pitted a manned Freelancer Miss against a manned Cutlass, well, manned as in with turret gunners, those things were really on par. We had a few fights where like both ships went out of that fight, well, experienced pilot, experienced turret gunners, where both ships went out of those fights like without any ammo, barely limping, and yeah, they were really well balanced. However, the Cutlass got maneuverability upgrades and whatnot, and the Freelancer Miss, well, or the Freelancer series as a whole, I don't know. They were like, I think, made even less maneuverable. At that point, where CIG added the weight of potential cargo to the ships, and I don't know why they haven't done that with the Cutlass, or what the reason was to do or not do that. However, this ship could be my favorite again. Maybe. If it becomes like on par with, let's say, a Cutlass again. And if it doesn't get a maneuverability, at least it has to get the ability to use those remote turrets from those gunner seats in the rear. Yeah, well, not necessarily gunner, but auxiliary seats. Oh, I hope the ladder doesn't kill me. Didn't accept the input. That's good. So what you have in the Freelancer Miss is tons of rockets. That's its thing, and it's good. And what you also have in the Miss, as in all Freelancer variants, is a really nice interior. In theory, that airlock should work in the sense that, well, you shouldn't evacuate the interior. However, at the moment, it doesn't work properly. When you open the exterior door, this gets evacuated, which is stupid because people might be sleeping here. So now, anyhow, here's these auxiliary seats. And it would be really good if they at some point worked as proper gunner seats for those side turrets. Oh, was there? Oh, yes. Because then suddenly the Freelancer might make up for its lack in maneuverability compared to, for example, the Cutlass. If you suddenly don't need to maneuver, it's suddenly more like a gunboat, then yeah, you could work with it again. However, then obviously you need 4 people to man it properly, but it would be okay. It's a really nice ship for like bringing your friends along. and especially in systems where you may only enter through small jump points.
All of these vehicles you see on display
This is really a useful and a good ship.
with the expanding nature of operations throughout the systems. Have a look to see how each of these ships
Because you bring firepower and a little bit of cargo. Yeah. Dragonfly would fit here, or some cargo, for example. So, yeah. Well, obviously, the Freelancer Miss is not something you would use for cargo, but maybe for valuable cargo, you know. Yeah.
Invictus
Anyhow.
Launch Week is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work.
Yeah, that's
As members of the Empire, it's your
that's
right
also the
to
Miss,
inspect the
now that I
latest
see it standing here.
acquisitions of the UEE Navy.
And what is that? I have not seen that yet, and I like it on account of it's small and I can fit it into my Redeemer maybe. What's that? What are you? It even
While
has a
fighter
gun in
like
the
the
front.
Hornet and Gladius have become synonymous
Oh,
with
I
the
can definitely
UEE
fit that.
Navy, the truth
What
is
are you?
that with the variety of
Mirai Pulse.
operations over the vastness of the Empire,
Ooh,
the Navy utilized a variety
me
of ships,
gusta.
including some models made for the private sector.
Yes, definitely. We're talking. We are talking. Nice. I have to check out the website. Maybe those things are even LTI tokens.
For
I would get
centuries,
one or two.
Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and
Okay.
celebrate the pillars of duty,
No,
service, and
well, let me
civic
know.
pride.
Let's have the flavor text on that small thingy. So, manufacturer Mirai. For those that don't know, it's the high efficiency manufacturer of no, MISC. The engineers at Mirai set out to craft an open canopy bike capable
For
of
those with
more.
loved ones setting off today to
A
begin their
more
life in the
intimate
Navy,
connection between
stop
pilot
by
and
our friends
performance
and family
with
home
a
to get a better
fitting silhouette.
understanding of what they
A
have to
more
look
intuitive
forward to
way to
in naval
tame
service.
formidable landscapes with a responsive drive-left system. A more intelligent combat experience with a custom weapon fully integrated into the spirit. Really spirit? Well, into the spirit of the vehicle. The end result, the Mirai Pulse. That's what I mean. Integrated into the concept already. Yeah, that's good. So, and the center mount
Though
means you
not
don't have a
yet
wider
implemented on UEE Army
silhouette.
Brethren order, the Navy maintains
And the
an active,
anti-grav means you
versatile fleet
can
of ground
scale
vehicles as well,
rougher
as well
landscapes.
as for
Yeah,
logistics,
that
transport,
definitely is
or
better
even
than the
exploration
Tumbril,
operations.
than the well, not grav left bike, but probably has a higher signature than the grav left bike. I would than the what is it called, Ranger. Yeah. And maybe it might be detected by those anti-air defenses on the
The
bunkers, so
UEE Navy's
that
small but
needs
elite
to be
group of
tested.
vehicle operators
Maybe the Ranger is
train for a
the more
variety of
prudent variant,
operations.
maybe this one is.
For their
We'll see.
combat search and rescue training, they are some of the few non-Marine military personnel
Oh,
who are invited to train with the Marines
I
on the
see there
hostile
is a viewer.
environments
Hey,
of Corinth.
I've got the chat on the second monitor, so be my guest if you want to know something. Write in the chat. Because I was about to wrap up here, so
Crusader Industries has been one of the leading manufacturers of commercial transports for a long time. But
by
did
the
you
way,
know that
since
they
you're
are
listening
also
in, how's the
responsible
sound?
for creating military transports? Whether we're moving troops, vehicles, or supplies, Crusader ships have been loyal members of the Navy fleet for years. 45 years now.
Can you hear me properly? Am I too loud compared to the background?
For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy,
For example, if I'm standing in this loud corner here, I'll have a listen to the video, of course, later myself. But yeah, yesterday's video has not been so nice, so I was fiddling with my sound settings a bit. Oof. He's thinking NPCs. Yeah, tons of Herculeses. I did not go into detail with them because we know them. Just searching quickly for those loud audio spots again. Oh, anyhow. Oh, have a look. People standing in a crowd. Oh. Even working the NPCs today. That's good. Maybe not so much. Anyhow, I would wrap it up. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you for listening. And oh, that lag is over. We take a nice picture for the end of the stream. So if anyone needs weapons at the moment, you can get them at the Berwick Convention Center. These days, and also a lot of the ship components are on the other side. We need some of those. Oh. Wow. So, by the way, to the left, we have the A2, which is a bomber variant. You can see those bomb packages in the back. In the center, we have the C2, which is a cargo variant. And to the right, looks like the M2, which has a little bit more armor, a little bit more guns, and no bombs at all. Yeah. So, with that, I bid you a nice day. And I will see you folks in the verse soon, I hope.